Lubbock Police recruits have reached the halfway point in their journey before the badge. And as they get closer to becoming Lubbock's sworn protectors, they are also growing closer together.
KCBD News Channel 11's Brittany Crittenden joins us in the studio with how they are encouraging each other to reach the graduation stage. Brittany?
Well, Karen and Abner, 3/4 of the recruits who started the academy in February have made it this far, and they plan to push forward no matter the challenges that await them. Whether it's shining their boots, tough love out on the range, or processing some harsh realities of the job, they're facing those challenges together. Now that Lubbock Police recruits are feeling more comfortable on the range,
take your time, give me hits.
They're focusing on speed and accuracy.
Fundamentals.
They have to before they can wield this weapon anywhere outside a practice setting.
We're simulating, like, boom, I have to shoot him right now. You see what I'm saying?
Recruits have to pass 10 different qualifying exams, or quals, out on the range throughout the academy. 8 are in the daytime and 2 are at night. To pass, Lubbock Police recruits have to score higher than what the state requires.
But at Corbin it's 80, by state law it's 70.
They don't just give out badges. They truly mean that if you want to be a police officer, you have to put effort, sacrifice, and push forward.
Firearms is something recruit Adam Bernal has picked up quickly. He already enjoyed shooting at the range for fun.
But now, instead of just spending hours at the range, I could actually use it for a purpose.
Before the academy, he was working with Texas DPS as a forensic scientist in the DNA section. After helping investigators handle criminal cases throughout the state, he decided he wanted to become a detective himself.
Coming up, I've always had a big desire for public service. Even with the science, I want to use what I could do and what I know to help other people. And doing that for the people here in Lubbock is really good because I'm from here and the tax dollars put me through the best schools, so now I want to give back.
99. We're going to tell you your scores here in a second. 100.
While their scores are individual, recruit Dylan Hudson says being part of the class brings them higher.
But it pushes all of us to try to be our best. And we're all right there next to each other, so we can all see how we're doing. And I mean, we're talking to each other and having some banter, and oh, you pulled one, and all that kind of stuff. So it pushes us to be as best as we can be.
But the longer they've been together, the more their individual personalities are starting to shine.
He is the class clown.
Yeah?
Yes. He is the jokester of the class. Trust me.
I'm like the anti-class clown.
You take it really seriously, huh?
I show all my fun on the inside.
In the middle of spending hours at the academy and studying at home, Bernal even celebrated a major milestone. He got married.
That was pretty stressful, planning everything out, getting things ready, but it was worth it. I always tell people it's the best wedding I've ever been to.
As for Hudson, his wife is hoping he'll keep more from one course, traffic law, to himself.
It opened my eyes to how many times you could get a ticket for doing stuff and you don't even know about it. So my wife's getting upset with me because I'm like, oh, that's a true infraction. You can get a ticket for that. Oh, you can get a ticket for that too. And she's like, shut up, don't tell me that.
Hudson says they've spent the last 4 weeks learning definitions and law so they can enforce it on the streets.
You can pull someone over for not using their turn signal and find weapons and drugs and felony warrants and all that kind of stuff. So it's a very easy way to find big things.
They're also learning how to respond when things go wrong.
What are some of the things you need to consider after you get the call for a crash?
They've spent some of the last 2 weeks in criminal investigations class, learning how to handle suspects from the initial response all the way through prosecution. One morning, they watched body camera footage from the night Texas Tech police officer Floyd East Jr. was killed.
And it's just kind of eye-opening, but we kind of have to see it, at least now, so it's not a shock on the streets of what you may see or come upon or get called to. So getting a little bit of exposure of that it's shocking and it's hard to see and look at, but you have to do it, unfortunately.
The tragedy is now a teaching moment to protect future officers.
What we can see, I mean, hindsight's 20/20, of course, but the stuff we can learn now might save us on the streets.
Hudson says seeing those real-life situations is helping them connect what they're spending hours learning, studying, and memorizing to what they may face on the job. And even though they could one day pay that ultimate sacrifice, these 12 recruits are pushing forward. We'll continue following their journey before the badge. Karen and Abner.
Thank you, Brittany.